That sounded like hatch doors. Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Asmongold. Welcome back, my friends. It is finally 2026. Now, yes, it is only January, but I can assure you some very bad things are going on in the US. And we're gonna go over one of those things today, which are the dirty, disgusting, despicable content creators you may have seen on your For You page. And I say For You page because you better not be watching none of these people on your free time. Now, if y'all don't know who I was talking about in that intro, I was talking about this greaseball Asmongold. If you don't know who he is, he's a pretty popular streamer who got famous back in the day for playing World of Warcraft. I'ma stop the origin story right there because that's the first red flag. Because everybody knows if you play World of Warcraft, your hygiene instantly goes down 50 points. But nowadays, he's mostly known for his reactions and his conservative viewpoints on things. And his takes are straight butt, by the way. Speaking of butt, that's exactly what this dude smells like. Now, I ain't never met him in real life to confirm that, but I'm finna show y'all an image of his kitchen and let me know what y'all think he smells like. Stop. Now let me show you his house.
What the fuck is that?
No, I ain't gonna lie, that is one of the dirtiest places I've ever seen. The huntsman spider gripping the knife though? Yo, even the insects trying to get this rat ball out of here. Nah, let me chill on him though. Look, I just don't understand how somebody lets it get so bad that they literally have beef with a spider. And I'm talking real life beef, bro. Full hamburger on him. Because tell me why I found a whole news article about him evicting the spider. Twitch streamer Asmongold is finally doing something about his disgustingly dirty house. But while it's got better, it's still nowhere close to clean. Damn, Kenneth, you ain't had nothing else to write that day? Mind you, he wrote this while he was banned on Twitch. Oh, I just know Asmongold was furious. Hey, but I can't even blame you, Mr. Anderson, because this nigga is truly dirty. My man's had his first taste of water and his whole mouth biome was disrupted. But I can't keep gaslighting y'all into thinking this man is the dirtiest one there is. I don't know how it's possible, but there's a content creator out there that's way worse than Asmongold. And his name is MisterPissAir. Based off that name alone, you already know he's gonna be a demon. His whole content revolves around piss. And I'm talking real pee straight out the urethra. He is no joke the piss master. One of his specialties is definitely the piss bomb.
What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a piss bomb.
He be having piss nukes, piss cannons. Bro, he even has a piss water gun. He genuinely lives and breathes pee. Piss protein shake? Like, what are you talking about? But I'm not gonna lie, guys, we have to get together and pray for this man because there is genuinely something wrong with him. Just watch this video.
Oh boy, do I love me some fat. Are you crying? What's wrong with you? You don't like fat?
Pause. Put that shit back in your mouth. See, now we gotta analyze this shit. First of all, why are you covered in
DBK, you know you're not supposed to be making fun of these people if they clearly got something wrong with them. Don't you think you're being a little inconsiderate?
Who are you?
That's the last thing you need to be worrying about. What you need to worry about is not getting canceled. So worry about yourself and hop off my D. Word.
Okay, as crazy as it may seem, this guy genuinely just loves to do this kind of stuff.
I will never take a shower. I hate showers. I hate brushing my teeth. I hate smelling good.
Now, to get deeper into Pissair's lore, we have to talk about another YouTuber, Kanel Joseph. Now, he might as well be an honorable mention as one of the dirtiest YouTubers. But how are the two connected? In 2024, Kanel actually went into Pissair's house, and oh my goodness, it was like a horror movie. Kanel walks in and the first thing Pissair brings him to is his fridge. And it looks like he's storing the T-virus in there. Gang, what is this? So they keep walking around and apparently his dad lives with him. I'm not gonna lie, he might be living in the Baker's family household. Not only does Pissair embrace all of this filth, his dad is just there condoning it. I don't even know what to say. So we enter Pissair's room, and this is what I mean when I say he genuinely loves this stuff. He has a fan literally blowing piss air along with a bunch of other garbage. Now Kanel only goes down as as an honorable mention because he has the common sense to actually leave the house. It smelled so bad he couldn't even bear it. Now I'm not gonna lie, Pissair's actually kind of funny because he goes on to say that he's basically Maharaga the way he adapts to all this filth. He talks about how he's been living like this for 3 years now, and he's basically just used to it at this point. From this point on, every time Kanel goes back into the house, he's wearing a hazmat suit. And then we get to the basement. If Kanel didn't document this, I would genuinely think he's a serial killer. He literally says there's mutant bugs down there. But apparently Pissair's been like this since 5th grade. He reveals that when he was a kid, he saw a homeless man pissing in a jug. So he went home and did the same thing for some reason and put it behind the fan. He claims that the air from the piss gets him high. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, and I'm not gonna try and find out. If it is, then Pissair must be on some different psychological advancements than us. The Pissair is probably connecting all type of neural pathways that we haven't unlocked yet. So despite Kanel exposing us to his endless filth, we actually get some insight to the mind of this brain-eating amoeba. Now, Kanel is a good dude. He's known for helping the homeless a lot, and he actually helped out Pissair by giving him a PC. Until randomly Pissair dumps a jug of pee all over it. At this point, it's pretty clear there's no saving this guy. But Kanel doesn't seem to learn his lesson, because Pissair isn't the only caveman he's made content with. Now for this next guy, we're talking a different type of dirty here. This guy's name is VeryScamLikely. Now this guy is known for using the registered sex offender list like it's Tinder. He genuinely believes that he's the method man. Most of Scam's posts were pretty much so down bad that most of them are deleted. And this guy completely embraces his horniness. How I smash sex offenders when I'm down bad. With the arrow pointing to himself. Y'all, this is literally his own channel. We go over to the left a little bit and see he got 2 STDs? Wonder how that happened. Yo, one of his videos is called Down Bad Guy Goes to Asia to Clap Cheeks. And it's basically just him reacting to his videos. Bro, there should be no reason I'm seeing 3 of you right now. And I would barely even call it reacting because he's just letting the dude in the video dog on him. Literally all of his content is based around girls. And it doesn't help with Kanel making multiple videos with these guys. Kanel knows what he's doing putting these guys on. Especially Scam of all people. He literally had a series of him going around the world trying to get the most tuggies. Tuggies, bro? What are you talking about? And the fact that this stuff actually works for him is insane. And this guy isn't even trolling either. He actually goes to these people's houses. He's for real hooking up with these offenders. At this point, it's not even for the content, bro. You're just doing it for the love of the game. And the game keeps getting you burnt. So apparently Japan's birth rate has been declining for decades. And Scam brought it upon himself to fly over to Japan in order to repopulate and save the fertility rates of Japan. Put this man in a straitjacket immediately. I'ma just say it, I wouldn't be surprised if he's cracking femboys. Cause Kanel, why are you giving these guys a bigger platform? Oh, he wants to see people running around the streets with bottles of pee. Not gonna lie, Kanel, I don't think you could stay classified as an honorable mention. I just don't understand how we let people like this have internet. But between Pissair, Asmongold, and ScamLikely, all 3 of them have one thing in common. They all have a sense of pride in themselves for what they do. Like whatever crazy stuff they do, they stand on that. And I'm not gonna lie, you gotta respect that. They may be hella nasty, but at least they're happy. You feel me? I'm not over here to dog on nobody's lives. I just wanted to show y'all what be going down on the deeper parts of the internet. Cause you gotta understand something. Content creators are not regular people who became famous. These dudes became famous because they're the complete opposite of regular. You know, something in their brains just snapped. They're all different flavors of the same internet disease. At some point, the internet gives you money for being weird. And instead of fixing the weirdness, you double down. And that's how we end up here, with people like Asmongold. And then people like Pissair are the ones who go way past dirty. Once your content involves bodily fluids, we've officially left the realm of normal content. At some point you gotta sit back and ask yourself, why am I doing this as a career? But the internet just claps and refreshes the page. There's no shame in it, just full commitment. And then the people who embody shamelessness like ScamLikely are just the weird ones. It's like every time he trends, people aren't even mad at him. They're just concerned. Nobody's asking you to go out and get STDs, bro. But people still gonna go out and do it. And that's why not everybody needs internet.
DBK.
Oh my gosh.
You know it's not fair for you to say not everybody needs internet. Just because they express themselves differently doesn't mean you should cut them off from the rest of the world. You need to get your act together. Literally.
Okay, before I end this, I just want it on record, I'm really not that much better than these people. I'm just earlier in the timeline, you feel me? Give me like 3 algorithm changes and a bad sleep schedule and I'm right there with them. And if you're still watching at this point, that means you're either entertained or deeply concerned. And either way, welcome. Follow my Instagram for some bonus lore and join the Discord for early updates. Subscribe if you want or don't. The real ones already did. Alright, that's it. Go drink water, clean your room, close the app, something, I don't know.